So at the pawn shop over here, Battle Assault 2 Gundam, Buster Move 2, Road Rash, Skyrim the Legendary Edition, and NCAA 14 for 15 bucks. Later. So at the Savers over here, I picked up TurboGrafx 16, which is very unusual with a manual, Wii Sports, and a common soccer game for the Super Nintendo, and I had a 30% card, so all total I paid 55 bucks. Later. So at the pawn shop over here, just Lost Kingdoms for 2 bucks. Later. At the Goodwill over here, picked up Seaman for 6 bucks. So that's it. Later. All right, guys. So I just picked this up at from OfferUp. Paid 50 bucks for it. I'm gonna trade some of these things in at GameStop right now. But I've paid 50 total. I should be able to get at least double my money. And I'm gonna trade in some of these games and a couple of the remotes and stuff that are there. So altogether, what's 50 bucks? Going to GameStop, and then we'll see how much I can get. Later. So I just left GameStop. Got 93 bucks worth of credit. I mean, nah, 93 bucks in cash, and I still have the Wii and all that. So I should be trading in that for credit tomorrow or the next day. But I already got 93 in cash, and I paid 50, so I already made 43 bucks. Plus this. House over here, I picked up a whole bunch of box SNES stuff for 175, plus some loose Game Boy Advance games, including Advance Wars, I believe, or Golden Sun. And altogether was 175. We'll show more at the recap. The pickup of the week should be there also. Later. Alright guys, so here are my pickups for the last week or so. As always, we'll do pawn shops, flea markets, tax sales, and everything in between. A good week. So let's go get started right away. I picked up this Wii lot. It was the Wii, the GameCube compatible one, with a whole bunch of games. I traded in about 8 to 9 games at GameStop already. And I got 93 bucks out of that. I still got this to sell. I should be able to sell it somehow either on OfferUp or maybe even put it online if I needed to. So I paid 50 bucks for all this. It came with all this stuff. Again, the accessories, 2 guitars, the system, every cord. It came with like 3 nunchucks, 3 controllers, and all that. And all that was 50 bucks. The next thing will be NBA 2K17 for the PS4. I think it was only 3 bucks. So I just decided to pick it up at a Goodwill. Pawn shop, picked up Lost Kingdoms for 2 bucks. At the Savers. Actually, yeah, we'll do this. At Savers, I picked up this TurboGrafx with all the cords, no controller, with this soccer game, and I believe it was a Wii Sports, and altogether I paid 50 bucks. This is the first turbo that I ever gotten out of Savers, which was excellent and fantastic. So it was like 53 bucks after the 30% discount card that I had. So that was that. I don't know where I picked these up. I believe this was only 2 bucks in one of the pawn shops that I go to. At another pawn shop, picked up Skyrim the Legendary Edition, Buster Move 2, Battle Assault Gundam, Road Rash. I think I sold that for 17, and I also picked up NCAA 2K14 or NCAA 2014, and that one sold for like 35 bucks. And altogether, I paid 15, I believe, for those 5 games. At another Savers, picked up the Bomberman game, Crash Super Pack, and a clear Game Boy Advance for $4.99, I think, which is a really good price. I have no idea where I picked up Finding Nemo and Scooby-Doo, but I'm assuming it's either Savers or a pawn shop, and I think they were really cheap, like 99 cents or maybe $1.99. Reason why I buy games like this is if the cases are good. I use them, and I use the cases for other games that are more valuable. Goodwill picked up Caution Seaman. I paid $7 for it, and it's excellent shape. At a Savers, picked up this Game Day 2004 just because it's sealed for $1.99. And this deal was kind of like a bad deal for me. I wasn't on the picture. He had a very valuable game. I believe it was Doom Troopers. He said he wanted only $40 for the Genesis lot and $50 for the N64 lot. So I went there late at night and I wasn't able to check everything. So the Doom Troopers wasn't in the deal. I didn't see it until I got home. And then he told me that he sold it, obviously. So I kind of got played. I paid $90 for everything. I got my money back, but I wasn't able to really, make out like I usually do. I got an N64 with GoldenEye, no label, and Mario 64. I already sold the Mario for $25, and the GoldenEye and the N64 sold for like $60. So I got my money back on that. Also came with a Genesis and a whole bunch of games, but nothing great. Just Red, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition or Special Edition, Sonic, Primal Rage, The Menacer or Menacer, Garfield, Caught in the Act, Risk, Batman Forever, Task and Escape from Mars, I believe, Warlock, and Jungle Strike, NHL 95, International Soccer, Cosmic Space Head, which I didn't have, so I'm going to keep that. And the best game out of the Genesis lot was Earthworm Jim. Again, not exactly a great deal, but it is what it is. Paid $90. I didn't lose any money, I guess, at the end of the day. You don't need, no complaining if you don't lose any money. The only thing that I picked up at a garage sale, it was this Kingdom Hearts, and I paid $1 for that. This was I can't think of the deal, but I believe it was Facebook. He had it advertised for $225 or $200. I was able to talk them down to $170. Actually, I think he had it advertised for $225. I can't remember right now. I talked him down to $175, but then he told me he had any other games. So I was able to pay $200 for everything that you're about to see. It's a really good deal, especially with all the box stuff. We'll start with the Game Boy Advance games. Metroid Fusion, Golden Sun, and either the second part of Golden Sun, one of them, I can't read them right now, and Zelda Four Swords. I also picked up Majora's Mask, the hologram edition, Mario Party, a Super Nintendo, some yellowing on the bottom part, but overall working really good. Stunt Race FX, and now we'll move stuff around so we can do the games. So the games were Buster Bust Loose, all complete. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars Return of the Jedi, like I said, all complete. Mario's Missing. The Adventures of Mighty Max, which I didn't have, and I don't think I had the Mario's Missing box either, so I'll get to keep that. Super Mario Kart. Mickey Mania, I don't think I had either the game or the box, so I get to keep those both. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, I believe I have. One of the ones that I was really happy to get was Thunder Spirits, complete. Complete goes for about $50, and it's a good, a game that I've been looking for that I've been kind of having a hard time finding. Mega Man X complete. The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past complete. And the best game out of the lot by far was Super Metroid complete in box. The boxes are okay. They're not great, but they are okay. Super Metroid is easily a $100 game. Zelda's about 70. Mega Man, it's gotta be about 70. Thunder Spirits is 50. This one should be 40. This one should be around 30. Mario Kart should be about a $40 game. So altogether, it's like maybe close to, I don't know, maybe $500 worth of stuff. And I paid only $200, and I get to keep a few boxes that I didn't have. My last pickup was from a pawn shop. Picked up Namco Museum. And the pickup of the week. So at the pawn shop over here, picked up Namco Museum and Excite Bike 64 for $10. The reason why is the not for resale version, so it should be worth a little bit more than $5 or $10 altogether. Later. So the pickup of the week was Excite Bike 64, not for resale. If you watch my channel, you know that I'm all into having the complete N64 collection. I do have most of it except Sculptor's Cut, and now I'm trying to get all the not for resales. I picked up a few, and this is my fourth one. This game by itself, when it's not for resale, is only like a $5 game. But when it has a not for resale sign or picture or whatever, it's a $70 game. So I paid $5 for each, but I got to keep a game that I really wanted to add to my collection. One thing that I want to say is if the giveaway should be ending by this Wednesday. So if you want in and you want to win a $100 gift card from GameStop, do it as soon as you can. The week was a fantastic week. Was able to pick up a lot of stuff in box for Super Nintendo, and every time you get to do that, it's a great week, and you should be grateful for what you get. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you all next week. Later.